Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, we are continuing Wolverine and the X-Men. This is Season 1, Episode 13. Interesting title, Battle Lines. Battle Lines. I'm not really sure what that's referring to, but I guess we'll find out in the episode. You know, sometimes with titles for shows, they seem odd or they don't make a lot of sense, and then when you watch the episode, okay, makes sense now. So, last episode was all about Cyclops essentially going rogue, essentially. Not rogue the character, not becoming rogue the character, but going rogue in a sense of just like, he's going to go out on his own, trying to find Jean. He's been, you know, sulking around the mansion, and he's been asking about Jean and everything, and they found Professor X, and that same type of explosion that happened at the X Mansion, Jean Grey and Professor X disappeared. They found Professor X a little bit ago, in terms of the timeline and everything. So he's okay. So where's Jean? We end the episode with, of course, him not finding Jean. Mr. Sinister was introduced, and we had this like guy multiplying himself over and over and over. It was kind of crazy. But then Jean wakes up in a hospital somewhere, and she doesn't know who she is, and she has no idea what's going on. So the mystery continues of what exactly happened at the beginning of this show, because it was like the first thing you saw. Logan, Wolverine, he is leaving the X Mansion, and then there's this explosion, and then it cuts to 1 year later. I think it was 1 year later. So what exactly happened that caused Professor X and Jean Grey, very powerful mutants, like the most powerful mutants there, to disappear for like a year, and now they're turning up? And they're in completely different spots, and you know, obviously Professor X wakes up in the future, and he's currently right now in a comatose type state where he just can't wake up. Jean Grey has woken up, but she doesn't remember anything. So, what happened? I hope we learn this mystery and figure this out before the show ends, because we only got one season. I hope so. But anyways, guys, let's get into it now and check this out. Check out this newest episode, Battle Lines, and then see what they show us here. Let's go.
Sorry, sir. You don't have clearance below this floor. Who does? Well, Colonel Moss and Dr. Rao, but you should already know.
Mystique?
Now open it.
Why on earth would you want to?
Oh, shit.
Open it.
You're making it obvious you're not actually that guy.
We have a problem.
Okay.
No more mishaps, Pietro.
No more mishaps. Make Daddy proud.
We need you here, Rogue. And unlike
I think it's all just a ploy to keep her around.
you here. Don't believe me. So, Kitty, I wanted to ask, you know, if you're not too busy. I'm trying to help you.
I remember the last time you helped us, Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work out so well.
No, it did
Had to
not.
side with the Brotherhood.
A war that will ensure their destruction.
Oh. I'm about to say.
I know full well that the Armada is holding back the most powerful mutants they capture.
Attacking all the facilities. Transformed.
Rogue's mind is a broken patchwork of thoughts from everyone she's ever touched.
Really?
Sorting it out will take days.
Come on.
They're here.
Oh, already. Damn, in the face.
Take out the telepath first. Check. Invite ourselves in.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do now? Can't risk hurting
Right face. And I'm not saying for sure, but it's possible I owe you an apology.
Yes.
We all choose sides, Rogue.
Alright, so you're over now. Down for the count.
At least 12 facilities have been destroyed in
12?
attacks by
Damn.
what witnesses are calling a mutant army.
And thanks to the professor, we've seen where that war leads.
Which is a total annihilation. Total craziness. Juggernaut? Holy fuck. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay.
Looks like they're in the thick
Oh.
Juggernaut as in the unstoppable Juggernaut? The totally invulnerable Juggernaut?
That be the one.
What? It's a kaiju. It's Godzilla.
It's very odd. It's as if there's static in its mind.
Static.
So you couldn't read Rogue's mind and now this?
Hmm.
I thought you were...
Didn't really do nothing. Oh. Damn. That was a hard fucking hit. Oh shit.
The girl's name is Tildy. Juggernaut has placed a device on her, something that's causing her to lash out.
It didn't even work. Wait, what is she thinking? Oh. Oh, okay. She's gonna try to do it herself. Yeah. Move. Jeez Louise.
I can't stop. Please. Please help me.
Nice.
The human threat looms larger than ever. The uneasy peace I have tried to construct.
I have tried to construct. Yeah, bullshit.
Betrayed by humans.
Humanity will level the playing field.
The MRD has been imprisoning you.
This is not good. This is not good.
They amass weapons.
Fucking Sentinel.
Project Sentinel.
Fucking God damn it, Magneto, you fucking idiot.
We didn't make a shred of difference.
Logan.
Face it, Charles. You were wrong.
You reassembled the X-Men. You rebuilt the school.
Yeah.
By virtue of that alone, you've given hope to the future.
There you have it, guys. Wolverine and the X-Men, episode 13. This was pretty damn good, in my opinion, in terms of having Magneto really just set his whole forces against the MRD because he found out they're holding mutants, the most powerful ones, from being sent to Genosha and everything. There's some sort of deal with that senator and Magneto and everything, and so that has fallen apart. So all these facilities were attacked, and then Juggernaut, oh my gosh, showed up. Looked pretty cool. We heard him making some noises. He didn't have an actual line, which is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to see more of him, but I guess the whole point was to show Juggernaut and how strong he is, and we all know that character, and then to find out that the actual villain of the episode, essentially the one that we really are focusing on for the majority of it, is not him at all. It's a little girl named Tildy. Now, I looked it up on the Wikipedia trying to find out if there's a name for Tildy's like monster, that this giant monster she became when they put that device on the back of her neck. And no, it's just Tildy's monster. There is no, unless I'm missing something, I'm not finding anything about who this character is outside of the show. But I think this episode did pretty good in terms of its action, showing the team working together, and the fact that Rogue, we found out that, in a sense, Rogue went to the Brotherhood and abandoned, shut up computer, went to the X-Men, like left the X-Men, went to the Brotherhood because she had absorbed Toad's memories and found that something was going on, something was planned, and so she had to get deeper into, you know, their good graces, if you will, and basically showing that she's working with them and not against them, the Brotherhood, so that she can get more information and try to figure that out. So it's all been about spying and trying to figure out information. I like how she spied on Quicksilver and saw him having the hologram conversation with Magneto, his dad, and then just took his powers, realized something's going on here. And then Domino, which it makes sense that Domino would do this because Domino is a villain in this show, and they use her in a sense to try to reason with Rogue and go, look, it's not that we're against the X-Men, it's just they're in our way and we have certain things, like, you know, there's more to all of this than just the X-Men and everything, and this is about mutants and everything, about our kind. And then Rogue runs off because she has the speed of Quicksilver. And she tells everybody there at the X-Mansion, well, at least she tries to tell Bobby and Kitty, and Logan throws her, in like a little cell type area. And then, of course, they get attacked by the Brotherhood and all that. So it looks good. Looks good. It's good that Rogue is now back with the X-Men, it seems, which is good. Now, because I was like, they're really going the direction of this show where Rogue is against the X-Men because of her issues with Logan, with Wolverine. I get it, but really? But now it makes more sense. There's been this thing in the works for a while, and Magneto finally got the proof that they've been holding back these stronger mutants. So yeah, he's going to go after them. He's going to try to get them to go to Genosha, because at the end of the episode, after all this destruction and everything, because Tildy, she wasn't in control. She couldn't be stopped. There's that device that Juggernaut put on the back of her neck that caused the monster to come out and destroy, and she's a freaking kaiju. She was Godzilla. And so now that senator, and it was interesting. The senator was having his speech while Magneto was having his speech on Genosha. They're both having their opposite speeches about, each other, essentially. Humankind, mutant kind, and now the Sentinel program is begun, and this is bad. Now, I'm wondering if Professor X knows how this unfolded in the timeline before he was able to wake up in the future and talk to Logan in the past, how this all unfolded, when this exactly started, because if the same events unfolded at the exact same time as they have the first time around, this time around, then nothing's really changed unless Rogue... Well, Professor X did say that you brought back together the X-Men, so that's probably a big step that was not the case in the original run of the timeline when he was first, timeline and time travel and shit. It's really confusing because it's like, okay, this already happened, but now he's trying to prevent it from happening by talking to Logan in the past, Professor X. But it's like, I don't know, it's one of those things to where you just kind of gotta go with it, to where. Okay, so the original run of this, when he was actually asleep, through all this stuff was happening probably in a different timeline-wise, and now he's trying to create an alternate timeline to alter the future where he's currently set. So that's kind of how they're trying to work it. So we'll see. We'll see if they'll be able to pull it off. My guess is that the show ends before we really, truly find out if we've really made a difference. I could be wrong, but that's just kind of where I'm at the moment in terms of thinking if they're going to be able to do this or not, because, we don't have that many more episodes to go. I think we have 13 more. We have 26 total here, and we're done with the first 13. But I thought it was really good to see the team work together, kicking ass, taking names, and seeing Rogue now back with the X-Men. And it seems like Tildy's going to be there now, part of the team. I don't know how she's going to be able to help them when there's a fight, so I'm assuming she's not actually going to help the X-Men and fight with the X-Men. I could be wrong, though. Could be completely wrong. I don't know. I wonder if the intro is going to change now, because Rogue is now back with the X-Men, if they're going to have an alternate version of the intro showing Rogue with the team. Maybe. And I think it was smart, too, even though at first I'm like, really? Because they had Frost go in and try to read Rogue's mind, but she didn't say anything. She just walked out. I'm like, really? And then immediately she tells Logan, her mind is fractured. There's a lot of stuff going on there. It would take days to sort it out. And then she's like, oh, I figured it out. And then Quicksilver slams her into the wall. Take out the telepath first, which is a smart move. So yeah, overall, this show is really entertaining. There was a lot of mutants, like a lot of cameos in this too. I thought it was really cool. And I think this show is succeeding, at least in my eyes, in terms of handling a lot of characters. Like, they're able to handle a lot of these characters and do pretty well with it. And give us little teases and little surprises here and there. Because I think I saw Polaris there as well. I think with Magneto on that side. And then we had Juggernaut, the cameo. We had the Brotherhood show up. We had, of course, a lot of the X-Men. Of course, Nightcrawler. I hope they figure out because Logan name drops Nightcrawler. And obviously you can't get in contact with him because he's in prison. He's imprisoned on Genosha. I was wondering how they were going to go about it, because if Kitty would have been able to get through the monster, then it's an easy fix and get to Tildy. But I like how Rogue had to take Juggernaut's powers and her powers, Kitty's powers and Juggernaut's powers to phase through and do all that. So, and help her out, and then taking her abilities. So it means Rogue could have created a monster. She just took Tildy's powers. Just thought about that. But anyways, overall, pretty good episode. The Sentinel program is starting. Not good at all. But yeah, things are not looking too good right now on that front, because The Sentinel program completely demolishes and destroys the human race, it seems, for the most part, and destroys mutant kind, and everything's just destruction and chaos. So the world's not going to end well. So anyways, what do you guys think of this episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below this video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.